Welcome back. In this lecture, we are going to see file operations with Python. So we are going to see how we can read, write, and append file data in Python. So let's begin. So first, what I'm going to do, I'm going to import the OS library, which is used to use different functions related to file operations. Now here, I'm going to first print out the path where this Python lesson Jupyter file is saved. So here I type os.getcwd. So this is a location where this file is saved in the Udemy Python course folder. So this is the folder. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new file here, a new txt file. And on this file we are going to write, append, or read this file. So I name this file IO. I open up this file and I type here, this is an example. I save it and close. Now you have noticed that what steps that I have followed. I open the file, I write the text, and I close the file. So the same operations we are going to do in Python, like we are going to open up the file, we are going to read the file, and then finally we close the file. So here I open the Jupyter notebook and here I assign a variable f equal to open and I name the file io.txt. So what we are going to do, we are going to read this file. So whether you type like this or you also enter the code R, which means that this file is opened in the read mode, or by default the file is open in the read mode. So here I press shift and enter. Now I'm going to print f dot read, the read function. So here you can see we got the output. This is an example text. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to close this file. So f dot close. So you have noticed that I have accessed a file which is saved in this directory in this path. So what if I want to open a file which is in another directory? So how I can access that file? So it's very simple. Like for example, I create a new file in the documents folder and here I create a text document and I name it new file. And here I type this is a new file in the documents folder. I save this file, I close. Now I go to properties and I can see the location of this file. See users Ohad9 documents. So I will copy this location. I close this and here I will open the Jupyter notebook. Now I'm going to use a new variable, new file read equal to open, and between the single quotes I will paste this path. Now one thing you have to keep in mind that you have to use the double slash like this, otherwise it will not work. And here I will type the name of the new file, which is new file dot txt. Then I'm going to read this file, print nfr dot read, and finally I will close this file. So here we have got the output. Now for example, if you want to print out the text line by line, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to edit this file io, and here I will type some new lines. This is second line. This is third line. This is last line. And here I type goodbye. Now I'm going to save this file. I close this, and now here I'm going to open this file. Fi equal to open file.io.txt, and I'm going to print fi.read line. I will copy this line and paste it. So this line will print the first line, and this will print the second line, and finally we will close the file. Or we can also print the third line and close. And here we got the output. We can do one more thing, like we can use here for loop for row in file, and we can print row. So it has printed all the lines. We can also split the rows into like word by word we can print out. Like here I replace it with a word equal to row dot split, and here we are going to print out the word. So here you can see it has printed the line in the form of list. So now what we are going to do, we are going to write new lines in the file. So here I create a new variable equal to open file.io.txt, and here I'm going to open this file in the write mode. nf.write, and I type here this is a new line, and I write another new line, nf.write the last line, and here we are going to close this file. So what action will be performed is that it will erase all the lines that are already exist in this file, and it will write new lines here. So here I'm going to open this file, and here I'm going to read this file, and here we got the result. But as you can notice that we haven't changed to another line, and all the three lines are in the same row. So here what we are going to do is we are going to type here /n. This full stop doesn't matter whether you type or not, only you have to add here /n, and here we got the output. Now if we want to add a new line after this line, like we don't want to erase the text which is already there, we have to append a new line. So what we will do here, we will open this file, file.io.txt, in the append mode, ab.write the append line, and finally we will close it. Now let's open this file in the read mode. And here we have append a new line. So this is how you can work with the files using Python. So I hope you have understood this lecture. If you have any questions, you may ask me in the comment section. Thanks for watching, and I see you in the next one.